Cancel.
Schweezy.
How do people justify drinking and driving? I am surprised by how often I see drunk drivers. Obviously, this is unacceptable behavior, but numerous still do it. Why is that? So I like this question. I had so many friends in college who just thought they could drink. They thought they could. I'm not saying they should have, but they're like, I can drink and drive and be okay. And they all said that. And then I was like, I'm not going to drink and drive. Y'all can give me a ride since you're so confident about it or whatever, whatever. And then they did not drink. So, stuff like that. Why people justify it. One, sometimes they drove their car to a bar and realized and came to this conclusion. They're like, I drove my car here and I'm going to drive it back. So that's one reason why some people will do that, because they believe they don't want to leave their car or wait it off or sleep it off or whatever, They think, I drove my car here, I'm going to drive it home. When you live in more small rural areas, bars are aplenty. You think you can kind of get away with it because there's less things around. Like when you're in the city, it's like you're just like, I'm not drinking and driving. But when you live in the middle of nowhere, small town or whatever, you just automatically think you'll be fine because it's easier to drive around town in a small town where in a big city it's not. So you think that as well. So I know a lot of small towns would be like that. A lot of times also in small towns, you don't actually have, really the necessities of, you don't have an Uber, you don't have Ubers around you where you're driving and stuff like that because you don't have Ubers aren't in a small town or a small college town or whatever. And so you either have to walk, return your car, where you were, or drive back yourself, or have a friend who is a specific designated driver who will do it for you. And so people will just be like, I don't want to get a designated driver, I'll just drive back myself. So people, and a lot of people are just probably just cocky and stuff like that. I've never been that one. People like my friend Josh and his other friend tried to make it like I drove to Indiana to see them and I was drinking on the way there. And I'm like, no, I was not drinking on the way there. And I'm like, I'm probably the only person in this room who probably has used the Uber app. And so it's like that. So with that being said, though, I think it's just a lot of confidence, a lot of pride, and people are just a little too cocky and they just think they can do whatever they want. And this is where I'm here to say, don't drink and drive. You don't need to. It's not that important. If you live in a small town, maybe live closer to a bar. Maybe that's a good idea. Hey, you just finished one of the many, many highlights from Cancel Schweezy. We got plenty more on the channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button, and if you like what you just watched, go ahead and smash that like button as well. Go subscribe for more so we can teach you how to be a better human in our world. So, stay awesome.